Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is Nobin. I'm talking from Ian Global. Welcome to another live session with one of our prominent partner, Wolverhampton. We are authorized partner of Wolverhampton. We have been working with them for more than more than 10 years now. We have our special guest who joined from Wolverhampton, Shweta. She will be joining us and discuss about more detail about the university course and things like that. Hi, Shivata. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Nobin, for having me and giving us this opportunity to represent Wolverhampton in this session. So yes, I'm looking forward for the session.
Perfect. Thanks. Yeah. So before I start, maybe I just give a little bit of brief about EN Global, what we do, and how many brands and what subject we, what of our services we provide. So we are based in Dhaka. Our office is in Dhanmondi, and then we also have two other branches in Sylhet. We have also branches in outside of Bangladesh. In UK, we have branch in Dubai and also Nigeria. So we usually help a student to get admission in university and provide visa consultancy service for mainly UK. Then we also provide help for Ireland, New Zealand, and Australia. So we have a large number of qualified counselors and officers. Most of them they studied from abroad, so they have some hands-on experience. So that helps us to, you know, recruit more student and provide a better service. So yeah, and also I would like to mention we are going to host education fair which is coming next month, August, which is going to be held on 8th of August in Dhaka, Westin Hotel. Most of the people in my country they know this hotel. It is in and Dhaka. It's called Westin Hotel, and it's going to be on Saturday, 8th of August. Then
Okay.
we have also have an expo in Sylhet and Mulubi Bajar. In Sylhet is going to be on 15th, and then we have the other one is going to be 16th of August. The benefit of Education Expo, like we are authorized partners of 40 plus universities, so most of the time they usually would like to discuss with the student face to face, and it's a good interaction we find. So we usually host 4 or 5 expo like this in a year, so we already invited Shivata to represent Wolverhampton, and hopefully she is also coming. So okay, let's focus on Wolverhampton for
Yeah.
now. So yeah, if you want to start about the location and a little bit of history about Wolverhampton to the
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah. So, yes, so University of Wolverhampton, is one of the most reputed and prestigious university. The history takes us to 200 years back, and the university is located in England, in west of Midlands. It is around 15 to 20 minutes by train from Birmingham. So, Birmingham Airport is the closest airport. So students usually come to Birmingham, and then from there they take a train, or they take a car and reach to Wolverhampton. And also we have been very good for our employability. We have been the employability rate of our university has been around 90%, giving all the support to the students when they complete their studies and to get placed in the good companies. So yeah, so that's a bit about the history and the location.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
perfect. Actually, Wolverhampton is very popular in Bangladesh. We usually get large number of students,
Yeah.
who are interested to study Wolverhampton. Every intake, we have a very good
Yeah.
number of students. They are going to
Yes.
study there, so it's very renowned. So yeah, let's say. Let's talk about the subject. What
Yeah.
subject you offer for UG and
Yeah.
PG? Just briefly,
Yeah, 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 sure. So, we offer wide range of courses in PG and UG, but some of our popular courses would be hospitality and tourism. Then nursing courses. We are very good for our nursing studies. We have top-up
Mhm.
nursing as well. Then we are very good for pharmaceutical courses, then cyber security, artificial intelligence, and all the business courses like marketing, human resource management, international business.
Finance, yeah.
So these are some of the popular courses that we are having. And for some of the courses at the master's level, we have a placement year as well, where in the second year student will get an option of placement year. So that is there in at the master's level. At the bachelor's level also, all the courses have an option of a placement year, so student can avail that placement, which is kind of a a guaranteed placement, and student don't have to pay the fees during that placement year when they're going for
Mhm.
the bachelor's. So yes, nursing, hospitality and tourism, pharmaceutical sciences, IT, business courses. So these are some of the popular courses that we are offering at University of Wolverhampton. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a wide range. So technically,
yeah,
you have all those traditional courses, and also you have those new technological
yeah,
courses as well,
yeah,
in IT, or even like in
yeah,
accounting, or even finance.
yeah,
So that's very interesting. Yeah, that's what we
yeah,
found as well in past years. Like there is no
yeah,
issue with the subjects. You can name, and then you can find it
yeah,
any subject in Wolverhampton.
yeah,
That's very good. Yeah. And how about the tuition fee and scholarship for same
yes,
education at the moment?
yes. So the tuition fees for masters would be around 17,000 to 19,000 pounds depending on the
Around, yeah.
course. For masters, and for bachelors also it will be between 18,000 to 20,000 pounds per year for
Mhm.
bachelors. There are number of scholarships. So first let me tell you about the masters. Like if a student is having 2:1 in their bachelors, so 2:1 for Bangladesh means 70% in bachelors. So if a student has 70% in bachelors, then they will get 5,000 pound of automatic scholarship for all the master courses. So this is automatically granted. You don't have to apply separately for this. So if you have minimum 2:1, that is 70% in bachelors, you get 5,000 pound scholarship. If you have below 2:1, that is, if you have below 70%, then you get 2,000 pound of an automatic scholarship. So,
Mhm.
like if you have 2:1, 5,000 pound scholarship, below 2:1, 2,000 pound scholarship. Then we also have full fee payment discount, that if you pay your full tuition fees, before the
Upfront.
payment deadline, you
Yeah.
get 1,000 pound of an additional discount. So that is the full fee payment discount. And
Mhm.
that is for masters. Now if I talk about bachelors, so in bachelors all the students will get an automatic scholarship of 5,000 pounds for the first year, 2,000 pounds for the second year, and again 2,000 pounds for the third year. So it would be in all around 9,000 pounds. So this is automatically granted to all the bachelor students on meeting the requirements of the offer and accepting the offer letter. And for bachelors also we have full fee payment discount, that if you pay your full fees before the payment deadline, if you pay full fees of the first year before the payment deadline, you would get additional 1,000 pound scholarship. So this is also there for the bachelor students. So yeah, these are the major scholarship which are available for
Offered at the
international
moment, yeah.
students. Yes.
Yeah, so it's actually interesting. I don't know if the audience can catch it. So for undergraduate, you have a progression scholarship, which is
Yes.
good. No, not many university offer that.
Yeah.
Sometimes some university they will say, oh yeah, you're gonna get like 6,000 pound just to
Yeah.
attract the student, and then next year and final year there is nothing.
Yeah.
So that's way too expensive for them,
Yeah.
because when you talk about gross tuition fees like 17, 18, or even 19,000
Yeah.
pound, which is a
Yeah.
lot, whereas
Yeah.
here you're getting every year a
Yeah.
certain level of scholarship that's manageable, I think,
Yeah.
and it is within the budget as well. Yeah, so what about the IELTS requirement? How much IELTS
So,
requirement for undergraduate
for a
master? Yeah.
master's, yeah, we would require an IELTS of 6.5 with no band less than 5.5. For
Yeah.
bachelor's, it would be 6 with no band less than 5.5. We are not accepting MOI from Bangladesh. Uh,
Mhm.
As an alternative to IELTS, we do accept PT, TOEFL, and Duolingo English scores as well.
Mhm.
And Oxford English Language Test is also accepted. That is ELLT. That is also accepted as an alternative to IELTS. Yeah.
Perfect. So that's for English proficiency, and then
Yeah.
we already talked about the scholarship. And uh, do you have any accommodation facilities?
Yes, so we do have accommodation facilities, provided you apply on time. We offer, kind of a accommodation on first come, first serve basis.
Mhm.
So we have not many options available in accommodation like sharing or, the studio apartments. So once you get the offer letter and once you finalize the offer, you can go to our website and apply for accommodation to get the accommodation offer on time. So I would recommend to apply it as soon as possible once you finalize the offer letter. Yeah.
Perfect. And obviously, if they can't secure in-house accommodation, they can always find their own place,
Off campus,
because of,
yes, we
yeah, off campus,
definitely.
because Birmingham is a very nice place to live, because
Exactly.
some people, they don't like London, they don't like that crowded
Yeah.
area, like, even though Birmingham is a big city, but still,
Yeah.
some people prefer Birmingham to live.
Yeah.
Especially there is a huge community from India, Bangladesh, and also for Pakistan, like, so there is
Yeah.
no issue with the halal food if somebody needs, or any local or traditional food,
Yeah.
and even groceries. So even
Yeah.
if you live outside the campus, it's not a big deal, like,
Yeah.
you get all these facilities.
Yes,
At the
there are
same
many
time,
students. Yeah, they're
yeah,
staying
and
off
also
campus.
job
And
opportunities. Yeah, job opportunities also very good
yeah.
in Birmingham. We always got a very good
Yeah.
feedback from the ex students. Like, they're very
Yeah.
happy studying there. Yeah. So maybe if you talk about little bit of employment, you already mentioned in the earlier
Yeah.
employment rate.
Yeah.
Like, let's say somebody graduates from Wolverhampton, what extra support they can get, just
Yeah.
to get them employed in the market, like,
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you provide some
Yeah.
extra
Yeah.
facilities.
Yeah, yeah. So employability is something which every student is concerned about because when they're spending like so much of money, they would expect to get employed. So yes, definitely we have a strong team for career and placement, and we recommend every student that once they go to university, once they enroll at the university, they should get in touch with the career and placement team who are there to help them. We conduct job fairs, where we
Mhm.
call on employers across UK, and a student gets a chance or opportunity to interact with the employers. We have a special team, who guide the students on how to, write the CV, how to reach out to employers, what are the skills required. We have various job portals available, which we introduce to the students that they can use these job portals to get the job. So all of these services are being provided to every student over there. The student is very proactive and is in constant touch with a career and placement cell. They would definitely get advantage from it. And with all these facilities, we have a strong employability rate of around 90%. So like 90% of our students who have completed their studies from Wolverhampton, they are placed in good big companies. So yes, when they're coming to Wolverhampton, we do provide all the services with regards to jobs. We do help for the part-time jobs as well. It's just that student needs to be proactive and get in touch with a career and placement cell. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. So what I found, because I studied in Ireland, so
Okay.
from my practical experience, what I found, for an undergraduate student, is always better to look for internship during your course, like, at least
Yes.
around your second year or third year, even if it's free.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, this helps you
Yeah.
a lot to get you employed, after your course.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the second thing, obviously, you have to have a good score, because it's very competitive market, like, the students coming from everywhere, they
Yeah.
are coming from India, Pakistan, China,
Yeah.
even Africa. There is a huge competition. So there is two
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
First of all, obviously, you need to have the good score, at least, if not first class, maybe higher second class, and
Yes.
then you
Yes.
have to try your best
Yeah.
to do in internship. Don't think about money, because you are
Yeah.
just studying at the moment. Even if you get a free
Yeah.
offer, gain 6 months experience, just do it.
Yeah.
It will add a positive value on your CV. This will help you to get a job. And obviously, University of Wolverhampton, all those big companies, they have agreement with Wolverhampton, like they recruit
Yes.
thousands of graduates from Wolverhampton. So there is a
Yes.
huge opportunity if you
Yeah.
really focus on, like
Definitely. We have tie up
Mm.
with almost all the big companies in
Yeah,
UK.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. All those IT company, and also even
Yes.
if you are in accountancy field, and if somebody is in
Yeah.
nursing, they have some local
Yeah.
hospitals and thing like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's all practical. That's the beauty of studying in UK. Like it's not
Yeah.
like we are always talking about theory. It's
Yeah.
practical. Mm.
No,
What
definitely.
other? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And what about the sports facility? Do you have any sports facility for the students?
Yes, we do have all the sport facilities, be it
Yeah.
indoor or be it outdoor. We have all kind of sports like cricket, football,
Mm-hmm.
tennis.
Basketball, yeah.
We have a gym facility. So yes, with regards to the sports and extracurricular, we have all kind of facilities available on campus.
Perfect. Yeah. And what would be the so we can focus on January intake. Yeah. Next intake. If you want to
Yeah.
add on something for the students, if they want to apply, what should they do? Like
Okay, so if you're aiming for January intake, the applications for Jan intake would start from mid of August. So you can start making the application as soon as possible, because for January again we have very little time left. So we need to apply in advance, start preparing for your IELTS or English proficiency, start preparing for the credibility interview, because not only UKVI, even University of Wolverhampton takes the pre-CAS interview to issue the
interview?
CAS. So start working on the credibility interview, start arranging the funds. And yes, the applications for January would start from mid of August, and we will be soon sharing the list with Ian Global about the courses that we are offering in January intake.
Yeah. On the top of it, like if you have any questions, how to
Yeah.
apply, or even anything, it could be anything, feel free to contact us, our experienced counselor, because we have been recruiting students more than 10 years for Wolverhampton, so we know their requirements and some of the criteria. And we have a few different team, like we have a different application team, and then we have obviously counselors, then we have compliance team who
Yeah.
helps you, guide you to prepare for the UKVI and precast interview, and we have visa team who helps you to submit the visa. And if
Yeah.
you concern about bank and finance, we have financial advisors. They can help you to get any assistance in relation to bank. And even like we'll guide you how to open up the bank account to transfer the fund to UK and things like that, because obviously it's not a simple process. But yeah, you have to know the right way, because sometimes if it's a complicated and if you take too long, then there is a chance you losing the intake. So
Yeah.
that's why we always recommend the student to apply as early as possible, so that you can apply to the embassy as early as possible, so that you can get your visa on time. Because sometimes we have students, they come very late, and then they submit the application and they wait, even the class already started, and they didn't get the result from the UKVI. So we always recommend you to come to us early, and we don't charge any service charge or anything like that. So it's very simple. Call us and send us the document. If you would like to come to our office, feel free. And if you can't, if you stay away from the office, there is no problem. You can send us the documents via WhatsApp or whatever you prefer. And application process, we'll do it in. And Wolverhampton offer letter, we get it very fast. Their technical support is very smart. Like we
Yeah.
never faced any issue, like. So, and Shivati is there as well. Like she always help us. So there is no problem. Feel free to talk to us. And okay, so And maybe I will start some questions. Sometime we have some
Yeah.
questions from the student. Let's
Yeah.
see if there is anything. Yeah.
Okay. The first question is there any Embrace program available in January intake 2027? So, Alifa, as of now, we have completely shut down Embrace courses, considering the risk by, UKVI. So, as of now, we have not got any news that we will be opening the Embrace courses for January intake. So, if we get an update, we'll let Ian Global know about it. But as of now, we are not running any MRES courses for any of the intakes right now.
Perfect. For Embrace, how many days in a week? Class B.
For MRES, how many days in a week will the class be and how many hours each days? So, Sadman, unfortunately, we are not running MRES courses and we are not very sure that we will be running it for the January intake or not. So, we'll be soon getting an update from the admission and we'll update global. But as of now, we have cancelled the MRES courses for all the intakes as of now.
Perfect. What is the
Okay.
maximum scholarship the university can offer?
Okay. Okay, fine. So, yes, so if a student is going for a master course and if a student has 2 is to 1 in their bachelor's, that means minimum 70% in their bachelor's, then in that case, they can get £5,000 of automatic scholarship. If it is below 2 is to 1, then they will get £2,000 of automatic scholarship. Also, we have a full fee payment discount of £1,000 that if you pay your full fees, before the payment deadline, you get additional £1,000 scholarship. And also we have a early bird scholarship that if you pay your initial deposit, which is £8,000, 4 weeks before the payment deadline, then you will get £500 of discount. So that is early bird scholarship. So these are the scholarships that we are offering. And for bachelors, we are offering an automatic scholarship of £5,000 for the first year, £2,000 for the second year, and again £2,000 for the third year. So that is about the scholarship.
Perfect. Thanks. And then
Okay,
we accept
Firoza.
4 years diploma.
Yeah, we do accept 4 years diploma course. Like on the basis of 4 year diploma course, we can try for second year entry or third year entry of bachelor's. So yes, we do accept it. Okay, Afsana, what is the maximum time for PCI feedback and how many chance a student can have PCI? So basically, PCI is something with which is with Enrollee. So Enrollee is the platform on which we give PCI. Usually, you can expect the decision of PCI to come in 4 to 5 working days, and usually 2 chances are given to the student. But if a student is very bad in the first instance or in the first round, then they don't give another chance. But if the student is still okay, there is a scope of improvement for the student, then in that case the second chance is still given. So you can consider 2 chances for the student to appear for PCI. Yeah.
It's the madrasa background student.
Okay, so a madrasa is like I'm not
Islamic,
sure.
it's Islamic, like, yeah, Islamic school.
Yeah, it is. It is not a problem. We are accepting it. The only thing we are not accepting from Bangladesh is Sylhet region. So we are not accepting any application from
Mm.
Sylhet region in Bangladesh.
At the moment, yeah. You know
Yeah,
Sylhet, yeah?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Jason,
Okay.
yeah, how many courses available for nursing student?
So we do have number of courses. We have adult nursing, nursing studies, international nursing, nursing top up. So yes, we do have n number of courses in nursing, which is very popular for Wolverhampton. We have a very strong tie-up with NHS, and many of our nursing students are well placed. So yes, we have numerous courses for nursing at bachelor's as well as at the master's level. If I got an unconditional offer letter for the same subject I previously studied in Bangladesh, what are the chances to get the CAS letter? See, it will all depend upon your PCI interview, how well you explain in the PCI interview that why you want to go again for that same course which you have already studied in Bangladesh. So if you are able to crack the PCI interview, if you are able to properly justify your answer in the PCI
Yeah.
interview, then there would not be any problem with regards to CAS. So you have to be very good with the PCI interview in that case. Yeah. Are there any PhD courses available? Yes, we do have PhD courses, but they are very few. We also have DBA courses, PhD courses, but they are very few, and they are not fully funded. So yeah, fully funded PhD courses are not there. Will Wolverhampton University open DBA course for January intake? So, we are yet to receive the list of January intake courses. So, we will be soon sharing it with EN Global, and you can get in touch with EN Global for the list of January courses. Okay, scholarship again for masters. If you have minimum 70% in your bachelor's, you would get £5,000 scholarship. If below 70%, you would get £2,000 scholarship. And there is a full fee payment discount of £1,000 and early bird discount of £500. So these are the scholarships that are available. Can I do second masters? So Eva, you can do second masters, but you have to properly justify that why you want to go for
Distributed.
second masters. If you have already done one master, then why you want to go for second masters? You have to properly justify in the PCR interview. So if there is a proper justification, then there is no problem. Do you accept how many years of gap for UG? So we do not have any cap for the gaps. Gaps are accepted, but it should be justifiable with the proper documentary evidences. If you're working somewhere, then you have to submit the employer reference letter. Or if you are doing some courses, you have to upload those, course completion certificates. So basically, gaps has to be justified with the proper documentary evidence. If it is justified, then there is no problem.
Okay, that's fine. We have some limitation of time as well, so usually we have more questions, but that's not a problem. We expect to have question because it's more interactive. That's why we host
Yeah.
this live session. So
Yeah.
yeah, if you have more question, feel free to talk to us. Give us a call. We'll be very happy to help you. And before I finish, I just want to remind again. Okay, so just about the expo we have coming up is on next month, August 8th of August is going to be held in Dhaka Westin Hotel, and then the other one in Sylhet is 15th of August is in Grand Palace Hotel, and then we have in Moulvi 16th of August. And we would like to see you all because there is a large number of university coming, not only from UK, but also from Ireland, New Zealand, and Australia, and some European countries. So, you can explore your experience and talk to the university directly, and there is no service charge or admission fee or anything like this. It is always a better opportunity, to get information directly from the university. So we would like to see you all there. And I would like to thank everyone for watching, and a special thanks to Shweta for giving us time. And would like to see you Bangladesh in person very soon. Especially,
Definitely.
we hope to see you in the West End, so you can talk to the students directly,
Definitely. Yeah. Okay.
We'll end here. Thanks
Yeah.
for joining.
Thank you. Thank you, Nobel. Yeah. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Take care yourself.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye bye.